today we're going to make eggs with no calories, no salt, no grease. This is going to be a 0-calorie egg, and it's going to taste delicious. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. First, you bring the water put some water in your pan and bring it to a boil. Then we add a little bit of butter, not much, okay, just enough water to fill up the bottom of the pan, and then you swish it around so it covers up the whole bottom. And the butter basically helps to keep everything from sticking. So you put the butter in there. Then we're going to take our cheese. The best cheese to use is sharp cheddar, because that has the best taste. Of course, what I'm using is sliced cheese with a little jalapeno in it. And I'm also using this cheese here, just plain old cheese. Okay, now you have this flame at high speed, and you boil it. Continue to let it boil until it begins to melt. Then for this, you can add onions at your leisure if you choose to. I like onions, so I'm adding onions. And I'm going to add a little seasoning, some garlic powder, not garlic salt. No salt. We're not using salt in this. Just sprinkle that lightly, and a little Italian seasoning. And for those hot sauce lovers, keep the hot sauce on the side. Okay, don't cook it in the egg, but just put it on the side. Now you're going to need a spoon and a pancake turner. That's what I call it. But it's a spoon and a spatula. So now we stir it around. I see the egg is beginning to melt and the water is absorbing. So now we bring our egg. Now we put our eggs in there. And depending on how you like your eggs will depend on what you do with them from here. I like my eggs soft scrambled, or just plain old soft. So I'm going to turn the flame down just a little bit. Okay. Because what I'm going to end up doing is probably having these eggs as an over easy meal. Okay. So now I let it cook. At this point I have to add a little bit more butter because the water has boiled out. Put a little bit more butter in there. See, I like mine over easy, or really soft scrambled. But I don't really like them scrambled because I like to be able to distinguish the egg from the rest of the meal. So now it's cooking. I don't like it scrambled, and I know it's not going to be perfectly over easy because I have other things in there, so I'm just sort of moving it around so that it all cooks, you know. Normally I'd flip it. So let's turn the flame down a bit. Okay, now I can flip it. Ah, perfect. Look at that. I'm going to turn the flame off. I'm ready to eat. Okay, now ready to eat. 2 eggs in there. So now I'm just going to get a little bit out. So you can see what it looks like there. A little bit. It's really enough for 2 people, really. If you have other things to go with it. And then it's nice and hot. You see that steam coming up there? Delicious. And taste the onion. Really good. Eggs has no calories, no salt. Delicious. I'm an onion lover, so I like my onions. So, and there you have it. Eggs, no calories, no salt, no fat, and tremendously delicious. So now don't forget the water, the cheese, the onions, and then you put the eggs. And don't forget the butter to keep it from sticking. So see you next time. We'll be talking about something else. Hello.